Hello, YouTube friends, family, associates, and subscribers. Listen, guys, I was skeptical. Um, did I say that right? Skeptical? Yeah. About coming to you guys with this video because everything that I got that I'm about to show you guys now, some I lost the receipts for, the others. How ironic, right? But I can tell you guys what didn't have to be modified. But a lot of this, almost probably 99% of the stuff I got had to be modified, meaning they had to override and change the price. Now, I went to a second store today and I got some more items that were modified. It's so weird because I'll go to a store and then after I leave that one, I'll go to one down the street, but they're in a different district and they have a different district manager, so their sales are different, their prices are different. And yesterday, that's what happened. I went to the first store when I showed you guys that in-store video from Walgreens, and I got all of those toys for 90% off because they actually walked me over there. Before I start recording, the female manager told me, showed me the stuff that was 90% off. That's how I knew where to go. If they hadn't told me, I just would have went by only like the lawn and garden and what people were posting online and on YouTube. But this is where they walked me over to show me the specific items that were on sale. So those were the items that I got. However, my video did stop at the register. I think after he rang up the third or fourth item, he had to price modify and change it because they were not ringing up 90% off. So I go to the next store, I get some of the same exact items, then I got more, like lawn and garden and stuff like that. That stuff was not ringing up 90% off, and they wouldn't override it. So I left that cart there, and that manager, she has a nasty attitude every time that I'm there. So yes, I left the cart there. This is how I am. I put stuff back when people are nice to me, when they're respectful, when they're professional and doing their job like they're supposed to. But when you have a nasty attitude every time I come in the store, hey, I'm going to make your job harder because you're treating me nasty. So yeah, I left the entire cart there at the register, and I was just like, no thank you, and they voided it. Yeah, they probably were talking crap about me when I walked out, but I only have those issues when she's there. So I'm sorry for ranting, but that's why I say I was skeptical about showing you guys this video because I had to get a lot of things overridden. And I know you guys probably can't do that at your store. If it doesn't ring up 90, your store may tell you, hey, well, whatever it ring up as, that's the price. But I went to another store today, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I got this from the store yesterday, and it was 90% off. And this was his response. Okay, that's fine. I'll just override it. That simple. So you may find some cashiers like that. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, cool. And so I ran into another lady. My daughter actually knew her from her old school, and we started talking, and she was getting a lot of the medications that were on clearance, the Robitussin and stuff like that. So after she heard that he was going to modify the prices for this Minnie Mouse, she was like, oh, I'm going to get one too. And she stood in line with me, but she made the mistake, and she even said it. She went around to the next cashier when she was like next in line, and she was like, I should have stood by you because that was a different manager. And she was like, oh no, this is a basic item, a core item. These are not supposed to be this. And I was like, well, the other manager said that we can get them for, because these were on clearance, the Minnie Mouse for I think $7.49. Let me see. Yeah, and he gave them to us for 74 cents. And she was giving her a hard time, and she went back over there to ask him, I guess, to make sure we weren't lying. And he was like, yeah, I told him that I'll price modify it and change it. So he did, and then she was like, well, I can only do one. So I got two. I had to hurry up and sent my daughter to get another one while the cashier, because the manager modified this one. And so after she did that, and he did that, and the cashier saw it was okay, I was like, yeah, I'll go get another one. And she went and grabbed me another one, and that cashier modified it. She didn't have to go ask her manager because she had just saw he did it for me. But the other lady that went around me, she had issues. She got one, but she couldn't get any more. So she told me outside, she said, next time I know, because she got my number and stuff and my YouTube channel. And shout out to you if you're out there and you're watching. She was like, I know to stay by you next time. So this isn't something that I did, like being a crook or anything. This is what I told the guy, and he decided to override it. And the first store, they showed me the items. So this right here is the bat and ball. I think that's that one. My daughter's going to be here helping me, the black one. That's the baseball bat. And I showed you guys this in the video. I guess this was on clearance. I'm guessing $3.40 because it was 34¢. It has a ball on there. You can get it. And these are the Franklin footballs. I guess they were $6.90, and I got 2 at 69¢. So both of them for $1.38. And that's these, the Franklins. And I'm gonna show you guys the stuff that I got today too, so don't worry. And then the Franklin lacrosse. That's these right here. Okay. That's these little lacrosse things. I got 2. You can put the other one in the camera. I got a blue one and a green one. Okay. There you go. And the Minnie Mouse. Wait, no, that's not next actually. I don't know what that is. Well, it says bat and ball, so maybe multi-license soft. I don't know. Maybe it's this one. Oh, sorry, baby. Did I hit you in your eye with it? Or your head? I'm sorry. Give me kisses. Well, at least it's soft. This is the Minnie Mouse bat that I got for my little one. That's her theme. Baby Soleil. It's Minnie Mouse. Okay. So, the next one is the Super Disc Flyer. I got it for 13¢. So, meaning it was on clearance for $1.30. And 90% off, that makes it 13¢. And as you can see, I didn't go crazy because with these prices, I could have went crazy and just donated a lot of this stuff. But I just got a couple things. The rainbow jump rope. That's this right here, and I thought that was so cute. And let's see, the light up jump rope, and it says light up on there, and I got 2 at 27¢ a piece, so 2 of them for 54¢. And my daughter just showed me something right before I started recording. Oh, I think it's both, but you can go ahead. Look at that. I didn't even know it did that, and it says it right here, light up jump rope. Oh my gosh.
That one has a tab on it, so somebody must have put that off for that one to light up, because if it has that on it, it won't light up.
Okay, that's probably so kids can't play with them in the store and I guess kill the batteries. I don't know if batteries are in it or not, but yeah. But yeah, that was awesome. I know I said in the store, I wish they had the double dutch jump ropes because I love to double dutch. Okay, okay, what is that? Glitter. It says silicone. What is that? Glitter, glitter, glitter. I don't know what that is. And it says I have 2 of them. What would that be? I have no idea. And that is Baby Soleil, you guys hear in the background. Maybe that's something else that I already gave away. Okay, and here's the tape dispenser. I got that. Mermazing. For my oldest daughter. She's going into high school, so I figured she might like that. I don't know. And that was 69¢. Where is it? Right there. And then you see the nylon bean bags, 69¢. Everything where you see MOD, they price modified it. And that's those bean bags right there. Okay. And let's see. Mason jar water bottle. I don't think that's that one. No, because that's, well, it could be. And maybe that little cactus. No, because that's not a water bottle. I don't know. Well, anyway, I got that for 49¢. And then Beanie Boo Sky Kookapoo Dog. Is that the Paw Patrol? Okay, now this one he did tell me, he said this one rang up on clearance for $1.30 something. He was like, this one is not 90% off. I don't know how he said this one wasn't, but he didn't say any of this wasn't. So that's why I'm so confused. All of these toys that I got at this store, the other store said, no, those are regular items. Those shouldn't have rang up for 90%, and they shouldn't have modified it at the other store. But this was the only item he said wasn't 90%, but he was like, okay, well, I got you anyway. But this one's not 90%. It's coming up as $1 something. But you see, he price modified it at 69¢, the last thing that's on there. So I'm not sure. I know someone in the comment section was like, "Oh wow, so he modified everything because you were cool with him." No, I don't know. I don't know. If that was the case, I definitely wouldn't have uploaded this for you guys, because I know, like I said, everybody can't get a cashier to modify and change the price for them. I don't know. I don't think he would have done that. Hopefully he wouldn't have risked his job and did all of that and gave me all of this stuff for literally pennies when the original prices, you know, were way more. But the manager also told me these items were as well. So that's why I'm like, I don't think he just did that because, quote unquote, he was cool with me. Yes, baby. Okay, now the things that I got today, from a different Walgreens. I walked in and I asked him, you know, do you have any more of the 90% clearance? And he was like, whatever we have left, we have it in all the way to the back of the store on a black shelf. So I seen this at the bottom of the shelf, and I seen some graduation stuff on top. So I'm like, I wonder if this is included, because they had hang tags today that I haven't seen at any of my stores, but I've seen everybody posting them online. They had the hang tag saying 90% off. So that's why I didn't know what was 90% off, because they had nothing saying 90% off at the stores. I had to ask what was included. But this was included. I did a price check. But check this. That same manager that did the override for me for the Minnie Mouse laptops, he's price checked it, and I think he said it was $279 or something like that, or $249. But he was like, it's okay, I'll change the price because it's supposed to be 90% off. Come to find out, remember the lady I was telling you guys about that went around me to the other cashier? And, well, I think she was the manager as well. She was like, well, I don't know why he did that, because this was already 90% off at $249. But look, I'm not arguing with the lady. I thought that too. I'm like, well, $249 can't be the original price, not for this. But hey, he did it. He came out his mouth. Okay, I'm gonna give you a Minnie Mouse. He came out the mouth and said, you know, he said, oh, it's coming up $249, but I'm gonna override it for you because it's supposed to be 90% off. I just got my mouth shut because I'm figuring he knows what he's talking about. So I got two at 24 cents a piece of these blaster alarm clocks, 48 cents for both. And you can see the two right there, 1, 2. And I was like, I don't know who uses clocks anymore, but I thought this was really cool because you can just use the gun and point to shut the alarm clock off. That is super cool, right, guys? Like, my grandma can use this, or somebody that's not smartphone savvy or whatever. And I may even keep one. And here's the Minnie Mouse, my first laptop. Two at 74 cents a piece. So I got two for $1.48. And the original price for this was $9.99. And they were on clearance for $7.49 with the orange sticker. And he gave them to us for 74 cents. And when the other manager was explaining to him, like, these aren't included, and he was like, well, I already told them they can get one apiece. But the other cashier, I had already threw another one up there, and she changed it. But the other lady, she only got one. And I'm like, wow. Okay, the Italian ice, I finally found some of those. They were 29 cents a piece. Now, that and this cup was the only thing that was ringing up 90% off. So I guess those are the only items that I would have had if this manager hadn't done that for me. The Jolly Ranchers, they ring up 29 cents a piece. I got 3 of those right there, 75 cents. And the Italian ice, I got 2 for 29 cents a piece, so I got them for 50 cents. And that's those. So these did ring up correctly, 29 cents a piece. 3 of the Jolly Ranchers and 2 of the Italian ice. And then the Gartner graduation gift card mug, 79 cents. Regular price $7.99. Okay, my subtotal was $4. $4.28. I'm going to play these numbers because I've been getting that total literally almost every day, no matter what store I go to. $4.28. I redeemed 4,000 points and only paid 28 cents for the 2 laptops, the alarm clock, the popsicles, and the mug. And this is the mug, and I just got it because I kind of like the mug. So, and they did have like a little graduation cap thing, like a picture frame. And it didn't say class of 2019, and I almost got that, You know, I was like, maybe I can still just have it for when my daughter does graduate. But I'm like, knowing me, I'll probably be done lost it, or I don't know. I'm always throwing stuff away. And this one, my subtotal was $12.65 from the haul that I did yesterday with all the toys and everything. And I don't know, I didn't show y'all the dodgeballs, but I didn't see these on the receipt. Well, it says Franklin Sports Super. Okay, those are right there. 69 cents right there. Franklin Sports Super Skin. 69 cents. 69 cents. Yeah. I see 3 that I got, but I only see 2 on here. I don't know. But subtotal $12.65. With tax $13.54. I redeemed 10,000 points and paid $3.54 for all of this stuff. So yeah, guys, to each his own. My points are super low now. I have 4,360 points, but you know I can get those back up as soon as possible. As soon as we get a good enough deal with some coupons. And yes, baby, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Soleil wants to really talk now. As soon as we get a good enough deal with some coupons and everything, and a deal at Walgreens where it's going to give points back, I will get those points back in no time. But yeah, to each his own. That's all literally that I did at the second store. I walked in, I showed him this item, this super nice gentleman, and I was like, hey, I got this same laptop. And I actually, one of the stores, I actually showed them a receipt, but it wasn't this one, it was another item. I was like, see, I just left this Walgreens, and this is what they gave it to me for 79 cents. This is what they gave it to me for. And they were like, okay, you know. But one store, they'll be like, no. And it's okay if they say no, because I don't think these items were supposed to be 90% off, even though these are summer toys, but they're toys. So I don't know, but if they have an attitude about it, like, no. Okay, so again, that was my haul from yesterday and today. I was really iffy. Please, no negative comments. I just still wanted to show you guys what I did get. So if we're technically, I believe only like this cactus mug, the graduation mug, that alarm clock, and the popsicles were the only things that were supposed to be 90% off. Oh, and the tape dispenser right there. Okay, but I don't know, they gave it to me for 90% off, so I got a bunch of bats and toys and stuff for them for the summer, and we're going to enjoy next summer, I guess, because this one's almost over. All right, guys, thank you so much. Sorry for the video being so long. Please hit that like button if you like my video. If you don't like it, please hit dislike. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave a comment below and say anything, hey cat, dog, or nothing. And if you have any questions, I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. And
share if you dare, honey. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And comment.
Oh, I didn't even know she was going to say that. I paused because I was like, what else do I normally say?
And watch those ads.
Oh, yeah. Please watch those ads, guys. Please watch those ads. I'm really trying to be successful here on YouTube. And if you support me, please help me out. This one was from yesterday. I forgot to tell you guys that. So, yeah, it was the same price, 79 cents. I don't know where it was on this receipt, but, oh, right there. 74 cents. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Minnie. That's what it says. Okay. All right. Thank you guys again. Talk to you later. Toodles.